Hi, this is Mike with Morgan Inspection Services. If your garbage disposal isn't working, don't call that plumber or appliance repairman just yet. There's some things that you can do yourself that will most likely save you that service call. The first question is, when you turn the switch on, is the disposal completely silent or does it buzz? If it's completely silent, there's some simple things you can do that will probably fix it. And if it's buzzing, then that means it's jammed. And there's some simple things you can also do that will most likely unjam it. So let's get started. Okay, let's start with the jammed garbage disposal. Almost every garbage disposal these days comes with a built-in device for unjamming it. Look on the bottom of your disposal, right in the middle, you'll see a little opening. And then look under your kitchen sink and see if you can find a wrench that looks just like this. If you're lucky, you'll have one. If not, you might need to go buy one, and you can buy one at any hardware store for about $10. And if you have some tools laying around, see if you can find a 1/4-inch Allen wrench, and that will work just fine. So make sure the switch to the disposal is turned off. Put this wrench up in this hole, twist it back and forth two or three times, and that will clear the jam. Take the wrench out, turn the switch on, and your garbage disposal should work just like new. If you don't have a wrench handy, or if you tried the wrench and it didn't work, then you can do it the old-fashioned way, the way I used to do it when I was a kid, and that's use a wooden stick. You can use a wooden broomstick. You can use the handle from a plunger. You can use a wooden dowel rod. What you do is make sure the switch is turned off. You put the stick down in the disposal, and you use that stick, turning it counterclockwise against the blade of the disposal, trying to free up that blade. Then you take the stick out, turn the switch on, and see if the disposal works. If you tried the wrench and or the stick and these aren't working, but the blade is free, then you don't have a jammed disposal. There's another problem with the disposal, which is beyond the scope of this video. It might just be time for a new disposal. Now let's look at the problem when the disposal isn't making any noise at all. One of the most likely culprits is a little reset switch on the bottom of your disposal. Take a look at the bottom of the disposal, and you'll see a little square red button. This is kind of like a breaker. It'll trip to protect the disposal motor from burning up, perhaps if the disposal is jammed. And you'll just need to reset it. So you push this button a couple of times. A lot of times you'll feel a click when it resets. Now turn the switch on and see if that didn't fix it. It's possible that now the disposal is jammed and you'll hear it buzzing. Then you'll need to go back to the steps at the beginning of the video and try to unjam it. If you've pushed that red button 2 or 3 times and that doesn't fix the problem, then the next thing to do is, I guess the obvious thing is check to see if that outlet that your disposal is plugged into has power. You can use a little electrical tester to plug into that outlet and see if it lights up. If you don't have one, get something like a lamp that you know that works. Plug it into that same outlet and see if the lamp works. If the lamp does not work, then you know there's no power to that outlet. Make sure you've turned the switch on first when you're checking that, because obviously the outlet will not have power if the switch isn't on. And if the switch is on and the lamp or your tester doesn't work, then check for a tripped breaker in your breaker panel. Look along your kitchen countertop for a tripped ground fault circuit interrupter, a GFCI that might have tripped, that's preventing that outlet from getting power. If the outlet does have power when you test it and the disposal still doesn't do anything, then it's most likely your disposal has gone bad and it's just time for a new disposal. I hope these tips have been helpful for you. I wish you good luck in solving your problem, and I sure appreciate you watching this video. Have a good day.